I am Ultra Kapes Elite. You gotta cheat just to try to beat me, and even then you can't get the job done. It don't get no better than this. It's a little bit of Ultra Capes magic. Never stop, and I never back down. I am Ultra Capes Elite, and you never had a chance. Battle fan, rise up! Man, I'm ready to go to war. I'll take them all on at the same time. Doesn't matter who it is, what game it is, we will always win. We will always defeat them. What did you expect? Battle fam, what's up? What's going on? Welcome. Good evening. Check it out. It's your boy Ultra Capes back to dominate the entire OCE scene. I mean, we can do it on whatever level you like. But there's a few things that we've got to get done. And we've got to tear it down like you see behind me in this apocalyptic wasteland. News. Look over to the news desk real quick. Come on. Come on. Hi, I'm Ultra Capes, and welcome to Ultra Capes News. Battlefield update today. We're going to check it out. Okay. That's it. I gotta fix some cam size on this. Back to you, Ultra Capes. Yeah, not sure that we needed the news desk for that, but there is a Battlefield update happening today. It's happening right now. I'm downloading it. In the meantime, we're going to be jumping into a little bit of Halo, getting our Halos on. And you know what I want to hit up? You know where I want to go with this. I want to go and check out. There should be a new PGC happening today. I want to go check that out. I want to play some PUBG. Let's flick over the game channel real quick. Stop right there. We're not going there yet. Don't get so hasty. I got to drop this disclaimer like I always do. Now, we haven't had a accusation for a while, which has been good. But I feel like I should just go through the standard because we do get them here occasionally. I am using the Elite Mark II. This is a freshie, man. I got this just the other day because my paddles had gone. They were all sloppy. Now I can actually press this and hold it and I'll duck. My duck, my jump. Depends on what game I've got. I've got some settings here, usually on a D-pad, zoom, or steady the chopper. Used to be Y button because that was the weapon switch on Battlefield 5. Rogue Company has one of the attacks on a D-pad, I think. I think I mapped that on one of the settings. You can push this button here and you get different little lights light up. Like that. Different controller mappings. They're all pretty basic and standard. So we are using the Elite Mark II. We were going to get a Scuff controller. We'll get one of those next time. Yeah, I just needed a new controller quick and a bit cheaper, and the Mark II falls in there at $250. And I mean, all in all, it's a pretty good controller. Like, there's a couple things, but the size, the weight, functionality is all pretty good for a while. So that's where we're at with that. Secondly, a reminder of what this channel is. Now, I will be streaming a little bit less, couple days less a week. That's fine. It's quality over quantity, and that's what you got to remember here, right? What you're dealing with here is an OCE elite, right? Battlefield 5 legend that made the competitive scene have to stream snipe and cheat to beat me. I took it to a whole competitive scene, put them on show. You get that? Now, the games are starting to switch up a little bit. There's been a bit of movement, and to be honest, nothing's really grabbing me at the moment. I mean, Insurgency Sandstorm is the thing that really holds my interest in gaming right now. Right, so, and we're good at it, man. I went into domination the other day. I dropped a 23 on my team, and the rest of my team had 5. Like, that's how far ahead of the competition I am there. I was really hoping for Battlefield 2042 to be a futuristic version, basically, of Battlefield 5 with some improvements. And it was a total opposite, right? So I'm not saying it's a bad game, but I felt like Battlefield 5 was one of the best Battlefields in terms of gunplay, movement, graphics, stages, and the story just needed to play out longer. But we were a monster at it. And we're a monster at a lot of things. And we're a monster at PUBG. Now, I don't know if I've shown it. I think I did on one of my other streams. I dropped probably a personal best, I think. I dropped 22. I can't remember getting over that for a while, maybe back in, I was playing flat out. Dropped 22 the other night, and I'll show it here. Carried a team late night carry to a chicken dinner. And when I say carry, you'll see that I'm not exaggerating. You'll see that I'm not exaggerating. Now, this channel here, it's not about cash. Keep your money in your pocket. Buy yourself something nice. All right? It's cool if you follow this channel. That's awesome. Thank you very much. I appreciate that a lot. This channel is for the few, really. I mean, there should be at least 1K eyes on this right now. Right? But there's not. And that's fine. This channel is for the few. Alright? This channel is about the battle fam and the elite and those that want to get there. I started this channel with the purpose that what I was doing and what I was achieving and seeing on the screen in front of me, I thought, man, people have got to see this. Like, this is unbelievable, some of the magic that is happening right here. And I opened it up so people could get a glimpse into what an OCE Xbox Elite player can do. And not just be a niche pony. I'm talking about going from game to game in any genre and just learning and taking over and dominating. I don't think you understand. I've been gaming since Commodore 64 tape decks, Ataris, Super Nintendos. I had every single move that Ryu could do on Super Nintendo. I had a magazine before the game had dropped. I knew every single move he could do and the damage it did, and had all combos mapped in my head as a youngster. When I picked up the game, I became amazing at it. I've been in the arcade where the owners come over to me and see me playing Killer Instinct, and people is racking their coins and I can't be defeated. And he's gone, man, I've never seen anybody play Killer Instinct like you. It's with Sabretooth, the Wolfman, Saberwolf, Sabretooth. It's been a while. I didn't get the new Killer Instinct, actually. Sure. This was the original Killer Instinct. We've been through, I've played so many games that you wouldn't have even heard of. I can't even remember them, man, but I can, the names of them, but I can remember what I did in them, what they looked like and felt like. We've come all this way. How many years of gaming, man? And to be at this point in gaming is pretty awesome. I mean, we've come so far. You don't understand, like, the games were so awesome back then, man. But I mean, look at what we're looking at now. Just beautiful fidelities. Switch over to Game Channel. Beautiful fidelities. And yeah, they're releasing games too early and they're buggy and the quality control is super low, because back in the day you had to ship them complete because there was no updates. Got that cartridge, plug it in. But this is where we've come to, and I'm still here, and I'm still getting better and better, and I don't see an end to it. I don't see an end to it. People is like, oh, you know, they jump on and like, oh, these kids, you know, with their reflexes. Man, I'm dominating harder than I ever have before. So let's just have a look. This was last night. Battlefield's still updating there, you can see then. We've got the screenshot. Let's have a look at the screenshot. And this is me. So, number one, win a chicken dinner. And this is what I'm talking about, a carry. And not just a carry, a hard carry. And the other dudes on my team, two of them are level 500s as well. Right? Oh, mate. 2 kills. The other guy, 1 kill. The other guy rinsed off the start and quit. 0 kills, 0 damage. Me, 14 kills. Now the last circle was kind of crazy. And I was a little bit confident. I tried to get as much as I could. Let's see how it went. So I've already had a few encounters here. I've taken some damage. Get hit. I'm fighting 3 at 1. My teammates back there, they actually get a knock here, but I've done so much work on that guy. Look at this. Fighting the Wookiee. Wookiee's gone. For his mates, man. Where are my teammates? Look where they are. So far back. Guy just got a res. I didn't see it until just then. Got another one. I like the final one. And then the other guy just steals the kill from me. Man. There it is. Hard fought battle and victory. Let's get this started. Let's have some fun, people. I'm just going to get a drink. I'll be right back. I'm going to kick this off, get back before the game even starts. Let's do this. Yeah, I'm already back, and I told you before it's even loaded. Now, where was I? I was kind of talking about it, yeah. So, this channel, man, it's about the elite and the journey. And that's what I want for everyone on this channel that views it. To get an insight into it. To feel it, to be able to become it yourself. So let's get there. Let's make greatness happen, like, constantly. Let's get mad strats. Let's go at them. Let's evolve, adapt. Let's figure out what we do right and what we do wrong. Increase the right. Decrease the wrong.
Take down your targets quickly.
Oh, mate. Dolby hasn't kicked in. Okay. Let's just see how we go here. We'll play a couple games of this and we'll see what's happening. Bit of fun. Bit of lighthearted fun, but I take it pretty serious. Like I said, not a veteran Halo dude. This is my first ever Halo. So...
Forecast boiling.
So still getting, you know, like, kind of my head around the pacing and the gunplay and all of that kind of good stuff. Oh, come on, I'm with an overshield straight off the bat. Come on, this guy, back off, come on! Oh, dude.
Another one down.
We don't usually do too bad in one-on-ones. I didn't expect to get overshielded straight off the bat. That was a bit rough, man. at it, bro. Oh, 2 on 1. Kill him. 3 on 1. That dude knows he loses that. You gotta watch that 2 on 1s in this game, eh? It's pretty crazy. Look at this, another instant 2 on 1. It's rough, man.
Ground vehicle delivery confirmed.
Tossing an aid. Did some damage. I picked up the grapple shot. Over yonder. Cover me.
Me.
Out of
Gotcha. Love this thing. Love this thing. Can't get involved here. Well,
Visible bogey.
That last kaboom was my favorite kaboom.
oh, come on, come on, come on. Some guy up high or something? Far out. It's always the third parties, man, in this, eh? Like,
Dynamo grenades acquired. It's our lucky day. Ordnance drop
Wow.
inbound. Oh gosh, that's an intimidating weapon.
see ya. Can we snipe the prick out of the back of that thing? Oh. On like a really sly angle on these bastards. Oh, he's seen me. Nice. Catch one of these bastards really sleeping. Oh. Damn. Alright. Probably should have taken the snipe shot first, then hit him with that. Oh. Come on.
Ground vehicle delivery confirmed.
Jeez, man, how it kicks you out of that scope is rough, eh?
Almost out of ammo, Spartan.
Of course. It's alright, I'm not doing too bad.
Ground vehicle en route.
Another one. Taking Warhawk down.
Man, I wish they were impact grenades, eh? What was that, man? Hit me with something and just punch me. Maybe a sniper. Sucks, man, because he wasn't supposed to see me coming. Yeah, he's got something huge up there, man. What's that about? Dude, get off my case. Gotta feel sus, man.
Ground vehicle en route.
And with style, no less. Impressive.
There's something real sus about him. Only got 5 kills.
You looked sharp in that victory, Spartan. Keep it
Okay.
up.
It's alright, I was just warming up. We'll see what happens. A little bit weird though, I didn't get as many encounters as I thought I would get. Sound, man, the sound's bad. I need the Dolby. What's going on? I'm really interested to see if Battlefield's fix that loadout bug. Because I can't take playing it, not having a loadout every single game. I have to map everything. Hello, Ring. I was about to lose it. I was about to lose it! Well, they've granted me access. Thank you, Spartan. Alright. We've had a warm up. We've had a bit of a play around. Let's do our stretches. Let's step it up. Let's do it. Come on. Come on.
Stockpile.
Here's out the game mode. We're here for kills. So dumb not letting us have a Slayer only mode. So dumb. What does a clan even matter? Like, what does a squad even matter?
Find the power seed and charge up our base. Grapple shot acquired.
Here come the vehicles.
It's alive.
There we go.
Shield boosted. Grapple shot obtained.
Oh, where is it then?
Enemy team secured a power seed. It's our lucky day! Ordnance drop inbound. Enemy team secured a power seed.
What up?
Spike obtained.
Threat sensor found.
What up? Oh no! What hit me? Oh, a rocket or something?
Dynamo grenades obtained.
Enemies have one power seed remaining.
Far out.
They're down.
Use back up.
That one got way too many of us.
The enemy team has scored. Power seed stockpile incoming.
Ground vehicle delivery confirmed.
Power seeds
this thing,
ready
man.
to secure.
Taking fire.
Your team has reached half power.
We have another sky vehicle
Your team
looking at
needs
that
one more
bastard.
power seed.
This freaking beam cannon, dude. Oh, that was rough. I did not expect They'll be up there.
Gravity hammer got another one. Way too many of us.
The enemy has loaded a power seed.
Freaking vehicles, dude. Alright, man. I outplay so many people.
Enemy is at half power.
I can get third partied instantly, man. Like, it happens so much in this game.
It's our lucky day! Ordnance drop inbound!
Get rid of that
Your
thing.
enemies have one power seed remaining.
Man, I don't understand that. He punched during the fight. I dumped a full mag into him and he's still standing there.
Wheels en route.
Enemy has stolen a power seed.
Wow. What's up?
Blasted him good!
The enemy has stolen a power seed.
Hey, dude. What up? Oh, nade straight away. It's a third parties before you get a chance to heal. They really do your head in this game.
Dynamo grenades acquired. Ground vehicle delivery confirmed. Active camo obtained.
Gotta neutralize that enemy M41.
Ooh, wheels.
What up? Oh, come on.
Your team has stolen an enemy power seed.
How did I get splattered? So full of crap.
Your enemies have one power seed remaining. Power seed stockpile incoming.
Enemy team secured a power seed.
Power
Jeez.
seeds are ready to secure.
Now go find some bones to break. Our team loaded a power seed. Our team loaded a power seed.
almost half power.
Thrusters acquired.
Your team needs one more power seed.
The enemy has loaded a power seed.
Come on, man. Get that thing pissed off.
The enemy is at half power. Your enemies have one power seed remaining. The enemy team has scored.
Gee, I hate objective modes. How we do? 8 kills. Kind of rounding out the upper bracket for our team. Get the job done, man. Having a bit of fun today on Halo. Whatever happens, happens. I can't believe the other players loading part of this process takes so long. If they had a checkbox selection, I would check Slayer and Total Domination. I think Total Domination is a great mode for an objective. Great, man. Look, we're still waiting for these other players to load.
Take down your targets quickly.
Slayer, let's just go at him, man. Try to be fast and smart in those third-party situations, but let's go at him. I don't feel like sitting back, but I also don't feel like dying much, so
Let's be the best little Slayer we can be!
let's be the best little Slayer we can be, exactly. Straight up, let's go.
Enemies below us.
Wow, 4 of them. My grenade should have just smashed them there. I can just see all of those enemy then too. Freaking nade. Oh, yeah. Don't take my needler. Bastard. Getting hit from 2 angles. No.
Spartan down!
Oh, guy up above, man. I knew I had that fight. What was that?
Enemies on me!
Get back! Up with me!
Targets are over there! Tango's closing in!
Wheels en route.
Come on. Yeah, baby.
Grapple shot obtained.
Shields are down!
Taking damage.
Come on.
Ground vehicle requisition.
Warthog's on me! Taking fire!
What up?
Beautiful!
Fantastic work, Spartan.
Ah, vehicles, man. Should be able to rip that dude off the back of that thing so easy.
Closing in.
Threat sensor acquired.
What up? Get off my face! Whoa! Uppercut! I want to try to pick that up. Far out. Come on, baby, come on! Yeah, okay! Oh, I get through the. Nated dog!
It's our lucky day! Ordnance Ordnance drop inbound.
Oh, get on it, come on. Oh, go, go, go. Oh no. Jeez, they're on my case, dude. Well done, team. Good backup. Like the way that you stopped them constantly attacking me.
Boys are up.
Ordnance drop incoming.
What up?
That last kaboom was my
Yeah,
favorite
mine too.
kaboom.
What? Give me that grapple. Oh, they're nice. Weird. Still sliding down.
Electric.
Come on, man. He's just there. No sound, no nothing, just there.
Taking.
Another one down.
Wheels en route.
Enemies hurt.
It's our lucky day. Ordnance drop inbound.
Come on, baby.
Watch my back.
Go, baby. Oh.
Ordnance drop incoming.
Nice kill still, buddy. Bravo 6 is going dark.
Not going out on a loss, Spartan. One more match.
How'd we do? Man, we were up there. Second on our team. I played this game like serious and like really got into it consistent. Talking like mad hours, like talking 1,000 hours of Halo. Man, that's like 1,000 hours of Halo. I reckon I'd be pretty beast, man. I haven't never played a Halo game. You know, these people that have been Haloing it up for how many ever decades. Here comes Ultra Kapes ranking up top of the leagues. One more. I wouldn't mind being top. Out in front, doing mad damage. Total control, I usually just rip it. I would like a big team battle, but without vehicles. I don't know if that exists. But to me, that would be like an awesome mode. Just all Infi. So when it's just Infi, man. In the maps where I don't encounter much vehicle stuff, there's the one with the big, like, rail gun. There's lots of red, grey rocks, red light. Sometimes in that you don't encounter many vehicles. And when I'm constantly hitting infantry and not getting third partied, I mean, my kills just go. If they had a Slayer only 4-on-4, I reckon also, like, I reckon right there you're talking unstoppable. Unstoppable.
Take down your targets quickly.
What mode's this? Oh, this is Slayer. Cool. Let's just go at him again.
Let's be the best little Slayer we can be!
Yeah, this vehicle's gonna come through for sure.
Grenade out!
Picked up the grapple shot.
No vehicle, that's a little surprising.
Reloading.
We're going quiet.
I'd love to wreck this dude. Can I get up there? Oh. I think I got hit by a second there. No? This is killed one.
Ground vehicle delivery confirmed.
Keep your head down.
Gotta be kidding me, right?
Down there.
Kill trade because of needles? Someone steals my kill? damage can this thing take? Wow.
Ordnance drop incoming.
Oh, shooting line for you. Stop, bitch! Third party won my fight brilliantly. I might add, brilliantly. Here we go. Oh, Hydra? Yeah, locked on.
Grenade was a hit.
Kick it again.
Ground vehicle en route.
Dude, what's that?
Toss a grenade.
Ammo is mine.
Get in there, bros.
Another one
Go,
down.
bros. Ah. What up?
Ordnance drop incoming.
No. Oh, he's got some ridiculous thing. Ah, coward. Alright, you wanna play Sly Dog? Let's play Sly Dog. Oh,
Obtained.
what's up? Well, you like playing Sly Dogs?
Ground vehicle en route.
Taking fire.
What? How are you not dead? What's up? Oh, it's stuck to the tree. Increase the spam.
We got a multi-kill. Shields are down.
Ordnance drop incoming.
Guys below us.
Oh, good shot. I was looking for the back slap. Ah! So good, so good. Keep the energy. Come on, bro. Man, get rid of that stupid thing. Oh! Yeah, yeah! Oh!
Wheels on route. Enemies hurt.
Surprise!
Shield spots.
Oh! Dude, we got him! Woo! Come on! We had that last guy. Oh, dude.
Like these players aren't already under immense pressure to go out and perform. With the amount of curveballs, I mean, now we're just finishing apartments. No matter where this circle takes us, it's going to be atrocious. Oh my lord, these
Oh
there's gonna be a
my.
thing. Like, we're gonna have pictures of players
All right,
coming
so
into this tournament, and then photos of them after.
this is
and then
something
we'll
that I
all
thought
have,
I'd do a
like,
little
gray
bit
hair,
during this
have grown, like, 60
PGC.
years, and they're all
We're gonna
be
watch
old
this a
and
little
old
bit
and tired,
together.
because this has got to be
This
so
is the
tough on their
PUBG
mental
Global
to go out and
Championship,
perform,
so all
and
the
then have
regionals
these
are done. The
curveballs
best of
thrown
the
at them
best
too.
have come over to
Yeah, but that's part of the game.
It is.
South
Phase
Korea,
one, there's nothing you can do about
Seoul,
it.
in
And you have to
the
just take it on the chin
suburb
and now
of
adapt. And for the teams that,
Incheon,
you
I
know,
think it
on,
said it's
on
out of the
Miramar,
airport at Seoul.
know those unplayable areas around El Pozo, that's where that skill becomes a factor in being able to assess the situation for a circle like this. There's not actually a whole lot
Yeah,
to
it's
sort
cool.
of really
And then
be
we're going to
able
play some
to,
PUBG as
to
well,
play
like,
off of.
you know,
And so
mixing it
therefore
in.
you can kind of actually predict.
So let me just spin up PUBG, get it there so we can search towards the end of the match. Jump in. Have a go. Oh, there's my last game pops up again. Come on, come on. And you know, I hate squads too. I hate squads, so it's kind of cool that I managed to do that yesterday in a squad match. And you know what? Today, Battle Fam, it's about just having some fun, like not raging, letting it get to me. You gotta remember the essence of gaming is entertainment and to enjoy, right? Like bit of transport into, like, you know, another. Let's go. Can we? What's going on? Like, can't even bring up my stuff. Let me just kill that and make it. Try again. Sometimes it's a bit of, like, you know, virtual extension of the possibility of experience, which is cool, eh? Like, you get to play the role in, like, a story or a movie type setting, you know, where you are the main character and you get to determine a lot of the outcomes. Versing other people's a great benefit too. Competitive.
now he gets instantly knocked
no.
once more. If that... Wait, did you just DC
So
too? Or
Fury
is it
on
just
here
Fury?
is
that's
the...
it.
It looks like he disconnected. That is... Okay, I was just gonna add to it that the circle was far away, but now you disconnect too. That is, I mean, you know, we're just putting bad on
Fury's
top of
the
bad on top
Australian
of bad on
team.
top of bad, and in
And
in
they
a
have
short moment they're
won
gonna be
a
driving through
game.
red
They
zone
have
too.
won
I
a
can feel
dinner.
it. Something's gonna happen because
I've seen that.
this is not the Kardashian start that they would have wanted.
They're still up there with kills, right? Like,
Yeah, no, it's definitely not. I would honestly go as far to say this is the worst start you could actually ask for inside of a 5-minute match. A knock and then a DC, and then obviously that turns into the elimination. The good news is they did technically get Uren up. So he's back up.
True.
You've got 3 players. It's not like the
Gotta
end
look
of
at
the
the
world.
positives. Gotta look at the positives.
Got to look at the positives where you can in that situation. And yeah, obviously, as you said, they've got a long way to go to get to the next circle. Gloom's just at the crossroads of Monty. However, did get shot at a little bit, but he's fine. He's safe. Sonic's on the move nice and early. And this is honestly a story in itself. 3 second places in a row for Sonics. In any other format, that is not even just a thumbs up, Toby. That's like a double thumbs up. That's like an A+.
Incredibly impressive. Incredibly impressive that they can manage to find their way into not just late game, but like the very end game that many times. Flood telling Anonix not to stand still, trying to scout forward, got eyes on a third player, but Fury says no, not gonna happen. Take one down, and again, I mean, Gen G, they are incredibly split as always in the early games, so there might actually be some real estate to grab here. PO from the southern side of the circle. You just see him there. Yep, there he goes. Gets his way up towards his fallen teammate. Should be pretty safe for us here.
Yeah, and going back to sort of, the original point, with this kind of circle, the area of Fury and Gen G typically is an area that can have probably more playable spots than, say, on the northern side of the circle. So we'll see whether or not that becomes a factor. They've got that 2-2 split. Do need to be careful of course, when things like this happen. But fortunately on Miramar, yes, you get the knock, but then you knock him, and then you can't see him anymore, so you can't really flush him, you can't really do anything. And that's why typically on Miramar, in the first 10 minutes, you see the kill feed every now and then. You might see a knock, and then just nothing happens from it anyway. So what I would consider with this circle right now, you got that north side, you got that south side. So
look where it
Sonic,
is.
Mad
It's
Clan,
just
they're all
down
banking on
from
that northern shift for phase 2.
El
Whereas like
Pozo.
Fury, AAA, Gen G, they're banking for that southern shift. You can really see there's not really any teams far out to like
see a
Nuevo
circle
way,
out
like
that-
Oath, for example, where
that
they're at
far
right now. You wouldn't really want to be in that position for the
left,
long
do you?
haul, right? That's just them rotating in, slowly getting there. 17 in
Which
Monte
is
Nuevo,
good.
that's fine. They
I
can
like
hold
those
it
kind
now,
of rando
and then eventually make
circles.
their way out of the city.
Would have been
which could
cool
always
if we'd
be a little
gone up
bit
a little
difficult.
bit more
So
north
many
towards
teams. We
Alcantara.
saw that little glance there of the map. So many teams still rotating, Toby, and we've got 2 minutes to go in this phase. Whereas we think about on Erangel for our first game, remember that every team was inside that first circle within like 5 minutes.
And you really have to. I mean, one of the key things to me, at least here, especially with the circle being this far west, is you really, really have to be smart about where you approach the circle from, because the north to south rotations are doable, but traversing west to east, given the landscape of this circle, is so incredibly difficult. You only really have the little like lowland up around where Attack All Around are, just like like kind of the belt from Monte Nuevo to the west. That's your transition point. That's where you can make a U-turn and go the other way. But everywhere else is just massive mountains and hills blocking off vision, nonetheless, and also making those rotation times that much longer. So you really have to be smart now. And I think if you're coming in late, say Ghibli, say Petrichor, say Kaishin, who are even further out into the blue right now, if you can hit this current circle right as the new circle pops, that's your best opportunity. And if you can't make it there, I would say rather be late to circle 2 than early, because you don't want to go in on one side and then realize, oh my god,
Nice
guys, we did not make the right play here, and then
Got
be
him.
forced to have to go back into blue and rotate the other way around. So rather just stay in blue,
Iron
honestly, if you're
Force
far out anyway, for this next shift, so you have space to maneuver and make your way in on the appropriate side given the next shift.
Interests me in the
So it's still a
amount of
minute until that
utilities
second
that
circle is going to make its
they
way in.
hold.
And really, that's where we can anticipate a little bit more once we do get that second phase. Right now, it's a little bit difficult, even for the players and the teams. Very, very difficult to kind of assess the situation. As I said, that north-south side is going to be very intriguing, how you play off of that. I'm not expecting like a full eastern shift here in phase 2. I think when we had this circle last time, it actually kept a lot of that unplayable terrain in for phase 2. Like, don't get it twisted. This can actually hard shift again out to like the west here on phase 2. Like it can actually keep a lot of that unplayable terrain inside, and that would obviously just cause down a very small circle for phase 2.
PO guy, man, I've seen him
really
go a
would
bit
kick
like
off this
loose
match.
cannon.
So
He
this
goes
is it,
out on his
Toby.
own
A
a
little bit of
lot.
pandering. Not much
Get
has
him into a
happened,
bit of
such as
trouble.
sometimes the start of Miramar. But with phase 2, if this circle continues the way it did in phase 1,
Give us something.
could have
good.
a hot one
Here's
here.
a jump.
Give us
Here's a
something good.
jump.
Let's see. One more second to go. Where are we headed? Pretty much into the
Pretty
usual
central.
terrible circle area. We're
bit
keeping
of
the
unplayable
majority of
area
space,
there.
and the issue is we're shifting out El Pozo completely.
Are
We're
we coming in from
pushing
La Julia?
Montenuevo out on the edge, and now you're just playing open areas that are pretty much unplayable. So, good luck, have fun, teams. This is going to be tough.
Yeah, this is a very fascinating kind of circle. The complete western side, of course, unplayable completely. And then the very eastern side, like the Monte Nuevo area, you're not going to want to be there for the long haul either. It's kind of like this little lane in the middle going up from the south to the north. And that's why every team's sort of already rotating over there. Fury, Gen G on the south side, Sonics, TSM, Mad Clan on the north side of it. So it's going to get very congested. And even for a Miramar map where sometimes it can be a little slow going, this probably won't be. This is the kind of game where I very much expect to see that kill feed just, you know, trickling constantly over the next couple of phases. Seeing knocks, seeing deaths, seeing teams rotating, crashes even maybe. Sonics with a somewhat decent position at the moment.
I think you're going to see some full sends in this.
They keep going this direction, and it's just nothing but open territory.
Let's see.
They got a nice little
trying to
setup
rev
there,
on
Jen.
down. I mean, it's, I should say, open territory. This stuff is
It's
dippy.
PO.
Yep, they do. We saw it last time around. Teams trying to do the same thing. It might be a bit early, I'd say, to kind of set up your tent in here. But then again, I mean, if you don't do it early, other teams will do it instead of you, and then you won't get it at all. So we'll see. I mean, I think we had 3 or 4. No, they're moving on. Okay, they just wanted to wait for the team manage to rotate all together, trying to see if they can wrap on further down. There is still playable houses, and they see them there. Yeah, smart play. There is still playable houses further down. They just wanted to group up first before pushing up. You know what? Thank you, KPI, for doing that. We've seen so many times teams go, okay, no, it's fine, guys. We'll get to you in 10 seconds. And then they do a half crash, and the other teams maybe flip the vehicle so they never get there, and they lose players because of it. Here, they say, you know what? Let's go as a full 4. And now they scout it. They see it's free. Now they can spread out again. Smart, very smart by KPI to play like that.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the position that Sonic's playing at right now is not
basic.
a playable area. So it seems like if it is to go anywhere, maybe towards the south side, that's why KPI have made that rotation down to the south side, close by to Fury, close by to Gen G, GEX, Ghibli, New Happy, AAA, 17. There's a lot of teams already, Toby, that have committed for that south side, understanding there's probably more unplayable terrain on the north side, therefore insinuating a higher chance that the circle is going to continue down to the south. 59 seconds until phase 3, but we do have a little close quarter combat here, potentially brewing Savior close by to DraftKing. He doesn't have the intel, I don't believe.
No, he has no clue. Hi, Silson. Welcome to my house. Not gonna happen. There's no way he survives that. There's no way you can really fault him for not getting it either. Savior trying to see if he can get the flush. Not gonna have Yan Lee able to find it from behind. Meantime, here comes the remaining GX players. They're going past DraftKings. Zenon, hello? Did you not get the memo that your teammate was just shot at from this position?
Where's the comms?
Just drive straight past him. Okay, I guess that's gonna allow for DraftKings to go full reverse. As I say that, maybe not. Shots are being fired, and the hill's gonna get taken out.
Been scout.
Unfortunately, KPI, I mean, I like the way they approached it initially, but stretched a bit too thin there. You can see Emmy and the Capitan, not a whole lot.
Old mate doesn't have too much info. Like,
maybe that was
all
the
he's
play
seeing
from
is
Zen then, right?
one
If he just
dude roll
pulls up,
in, one
tries to
dude
go in
peek.
from
You can't
behind,
see
and then gets
anything
out of his
outside of
vehicle,
that.
starts getting
I
shot
don't
at.
think it's a bad
Obviously, then he goes down, and boy, that's not
idea.
great. Speaking of not great, circle continues to go down to the south. We kind of expected
He
that.
circled
As
in
I
and
said
then
before,
went around like that.
More unplayable
I
terrain
would
on
have
that
kind of
northern
come
side.
around.
So for the teams that
and pulled
done their
straight
homework,
in.
they will have understood this and said, we're
You
going
still
down
got
to
the
the
kill.
south.
Well
So
done.
for a lot of those teams that are down to the south, they get rewarded for understanding the way that it's going to work out for them. For the teams up north now,
So I
where
don't
do
wanna
they
circle
go?
back
A lot
out
of
'cause I
those
leave old
areas
mate
down to the south
still
now occupied for what is
by
already
himself.
a very
He's got a strong
condensed
position, though.
circle
He
for
might have been
phase
saying, I
3.
can't hear the
There's
comms.
not a lot of real estate, and
got a strong
the real estate
position.
that is there is probably not
Just
that
have a
good
look.
anyway.
We're looking up against the western
See what's
wall.
coming
Team
in
trying
on
to
this
wrap on down
side.
to the far east.
And
Unique
therefore,
Oath.
putting
Kaishin
that
as well
space
trying
in
to make
between
their
you and the
reps.
house.
Now,
Probably not a bad
TSM
idea.
forced to play the road side. They know that there's going to be multiple teams coming in this direction, but for now they should be able to sit tight. But got to watch out with nades. Here comes Shrimsy. Manages to get the knock from the vehicle, able to Give him a little bump there as well. Sylvie will fall down. And that's what I was just talking about with this position. It's so incredibly hard to play early because you can't really do a whole lot to prevent teams from pushing down towards you until they're pretty much on your
Here's
doorstep.
Fury, the Aussie boys.
So Sylvie goes out. Purdy gets knocked by SSR. GEX actually containing a lot of territory, by the way. They've even got like a 2-1-1 split, both sides of the road occupied on the south side of this circle. Which probably from here on out, in terms of like unplayable area, obviously you got the bit out to the west. After that, everything else is basically playable. So now it's kind of like that free game from here, phase 4 onwards. And there is enough
circles pushed back
territory in this circle where it's not like it shouldn't necessarily be favored to go north or south. So we kind of do go back a little bit more RNG. But the last two shifts, for those that have done their homework, they would have been able to
you don't have anywhere to go.
do their best at predicting what was going to happen. And that's why, you know, TSM made their push, Fury made their push, KPI made their push, Gen G, GEX, all of those teams in good positions now for phase 3 onwards. Now, though, teams that say went north, that didn't quite understand maybe what was going on, they need a bit of luck. They need a northern shift to keep them in this game.
I mean, this one can still shift in most directions. Of course, it's probably going to go out somewhere towards the east, but for that last circle, I mean, there was I would say a somewhat equal chance for it to go north. But I like the fact that, you you make a play, just commit to it. It's regardless of where you are on the map. It's like, guys, we're going to play from here. It might seem like a scary play now, but it might also pay off later. Unique and Oath, we were just talking about them before. Two teams trying to make that far eastern wrap, and now finally they run into one another. And actually, Oath are managing to go through kind of the roadblock from Unique because they were the ones to wrap first. Surprised to see them not finding at least just one knock on the Oath transition there.
Yeah, I definitely expected one there from Medusi, but he didn't fully commit to it. Didn't really push into it, just sort of what he got dealt with. He kind of took a few shots, but didn't really overplay his hand. Just quietly, though, TSM, despite being in a good position, have lost 2 players, now just down to 2 players remaining. Continues to go in that sort of southern direction. Not too surprising either. Theoretically, it could have gone, say, like to the northeast. There was enough room. The whole circle would have been away from that unplayable terrain, but why not? We've had now a couple of south shifts in a row, as kind of expected, as Oath, once again, playing a sort of shack position as they did in last game.
I will say I've never seen any team play that shack as 3 and win a game, but I really want to be proven wrong on this one, Oath. If you can win this game from inside that shack, then by all means, go out and show me that you got it. In the meantime, Petrico, I'm very sure they have an indication that Game Home are up here. Ix left up close with the AOG is going to be scary. They get the help from over the top as well. Here comes the push around. Mad Kind in the meantime making their rotation on south. Tunetank goes out already. Deva is down to low HP. Lash in trouble as well. Now they get knocked from elsewhere, and this is the issue. There's just nowhere to play in and around here because there's people all over the place. Game Home eliminated as well on the hillside.
Really smart play from Petrichor Road. You may think, okay, this is a survival game. Why do you need to go get those kills? Well, if you don't kill Game Home away from that position and you try and push in front of them, they're gonna be shooting at you from behind. So you deal with them first, take that spot. Now you can push down to the circle. So well played from Pero. Suju gets caught out by Luke 12, one of the duo for TSM remaining, and they're still got to deal with Macklin right below them. Quite literally, that underarm nade. Perfect. Ian, that was so smart to get in the vehicle, swap to the other side to avoid the nade as quick as possible. Lash, though, was not quite as successful with getting away from it, but Ian, the creativity to understand the situation.
And so fast,
I mean, they go down anyway, but still, what a play.
And in such a hexed situation, spotting the nade next to him while getting shot at, so he doesn't really get the audible cue from it. Spots it, gets through the car, swaps seat, gets out on the other side. That is a fast play. A nice double spray down from Savior. Takes out Kaishin. They will fall in 13th. I'm surprised to see that we haven't lost more teams, to be honest, at this point, given how tough these rotations have been. But again, the fact that it's winner chicken dinner does play a massive factor. Teams don't want to take fights.
The chicken dinner format is so much better,
and it's showing. I mean, with how many
teams
it's about,
man.
Right now, that
would
never
be the most deciding
been,
factor
under point system, because people just don't want. Like, they would rather risk losing one to force a team to move out. In the meantime, Unique from the hillside, finding knocks and attack all around. 3 of them gone down in a matter of seconds.
Yeah, and you can basically see from this wonderful overview, Janku, Glooms, they're not going to get revived. So Triple A's game probably coming to an end. They've actually got a little streak of making top 6 5 games in a row now. Pero, yeah, this is a little bit of an unfortunate crash. It's not Fury. It's not even really Fury that are doing the damage here, by the way. It was mainly GEX. Molly as well from Flood. will finish off. And yeah, Petrichor Road do go down. Thought they were playing it actually pretty well for a
Petrichor
team that was on the
Road
north
taken
side,
out
making
by
their way down, got the
Fury.
game home, and then the crash just was sort of their final
Yeah.
destination. Talk about, though, final destination, Toby, just quietly, but Fury, absolutely best position with this compound, with this circle.
Go Fury.
It's going to be an absolute cluster down to the south, teams all sort of converging into a very open area. So those teams will take each other out. The only thing I'd be wary about right now for Fury is if Gen G have got vehicles and can make a full crash onto their compound 4v4, I'd still probably back in Gen G in that situation. Outside of that, though, they're sitting pretty.
I'm loving that Dante here is not giving up this angle. They know that it was attack all around players that were getting attacked, and they know they haven't got the instant on anyone yet. So they know there's a player out there somewhere. And Unique, I mean, they've been struggling through winner chicken dinner so far. So not wanting to have a potential backstab because they know that his like attack all around has no chance of winning this one, but he has a very, very good chance of making sure that Unique don't win it either. So not giving up on that angle, despite the fact that James has now been tanking blue for the better part of 35 seconds. That is very heads up in my opinion. They have a pretty straightforward transition into the circle themselves. So holding this one out rather than try and push for an aggression, then push for a position to then potentially get backstabbed, I think it's the right play.
Yeah, Unique are a smart team. They won't throw away position lives for, solid. That got down to 1 health, by the way, for James. Doesn't really mean anything.
There you go.
But it does just sort of delay them slightly longer. And by slightly, I mean about 3 extra seconds.
And now, now they can take more control. Now they can spread out. They still got that cast on the edge of the circle. They're just, this is really the first time they get to peek over on the other side of the mountain. I mean, they've been sitting back for quite a while. They don't know necessarily which teams are on what compounds, other than the few they've been able to pinpoint with shots they've heard fired. But it's a pretty dire situation. Here we got the Snake and the rest of the team. They're chilling. They're not in a hurry to go anywhere. They're like, every time I read about all the spiders that hide in shoes.
Send a molly and a nade in at the same time.
Just sort of touching on Unique here, but they're actually in, pardon the pun here, a unique scenario where the side of the building they can push onto, as you can see, doesn't have any windows facing it, I'm pretty sure. So I think they can maybe just push up to the backside of this, and maybe if they want to go for that, it's risky. Probably won't be the play. The main thing for them right now is just staying in the center, in the edge of this circle, just staying in, seeing what phase 6 brings in 30 seconds time, then making your move. So you have to, if it goes north again and you're Unique, you probably then just grab your vehicles and crash it onto Fury's compound, right? Or you try and send it to the kind of hill they're on and play off of that hill if you don't want to fully commit. So there's a couple of things they might be able to do. But if it goes to the south, then you don't want to make that move. So they're just holding out, see what happens. Capitan, MA, unfortunately here for KPI, just the duo right on the edge of the circle. And as soon as they have to sort of make their way from this position, basically going down, they're going to get shot at. It's going to be difficult. And there is that southern shift, right? That's why Unique don't send it early. That's why Gen G didn't send it early. Now, all of a sudden, things change, right? You've got that ball for TSM, you've got that shack for Oath. Outside of that, everything else is out in the open.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think if you play this one, then you have to play it in behind New Hab. You hope you can beat them in their compound and then take their spot and get inside the circle, because I don't see where Unique can make a play in from here. That's gonna, because they can't wrap behind New Hab at this point. They're too far in the open, so they have to either take the fight or try and wrap north around. They should be able
well, you said before you haven't seen a team win from that shack.
True. Well, they could also be crashing into both. That is an option, yeah.
If it's ever to happen, maybe this is the game for it.
Could
I'm not going to lie.
They're sitting very center right now. And you can see this. I mean, looking at the landscape, Unique has in front of them. They're really trying to scout forward, of course, hoping that, I mean, if they can time this with Gen G and Fury fighting, that would be absolutely perfect. So they're waiting, hoping to have at least somewhat of a godsend message sent to them that they should make a certain play at a certain time. In the meantime, GX has had so much space to maneuver on that side of the circle. Now the rotations come through. Ghibli force their way down towards the south. KPI will be taken down, so that fight should be happening. In the meantime, Unique actually wrapping in between two teams there.
Oh, I thought maybe they were going to just send it for the shack, but no, they actually pull up to the hill, and this is going to be a disaster for Unique. They've lost Fate already. They know now they've got to kind of just reposition a little bit so that New Happy can't see them, so that Fury can't see them, and they've kind of ended up in no man's land where either one of the two teams can see them almost at all times, and it's like, okay, we move to the left a little bit. Oh, now Fury can see us. Oh, we move to the right a little bit. Oh, New Happy can see us now. Unique probably would have been better off actually sending it to the Shack of Oath and then just seeing if anything could happen. Sort of car pile up at the front, throw a couple of nades in, and then hide in there. But they've still got Faultlessly, they've still got a Doozy, they've made the mad dash through this valley. Somehow those two remain alive for Unique. And actually, I think they might be now looking into the Shack of Oath, so we'll keep an eye on that one. But Zennan, this position for GEX, holding this entire road basically to their, freedom. They got 12 kills from the position over the last couple of minutes now. GEX have played this well, but is it going to get them in a position to win the game in the long run?
To wait and see on that one, of course, having had
How
plenty
many
of
have they
space
got? They still got a full.
It's been worthwhile. Pent up
They still got a full team
The
too.
Shack all of a sudden doesn't grant you that much cover no longer when you have a completely open side on one. And also, of course, the window is not keeping you safe the way that you hoped it would. In the meantime, New Happy, forced out of the compound, will try and make their way on down. But they also have a pretty scary downhill rotation to make. So we'll see how they opt to make that. Of course, 15 seconds as the new circle is going to pop.
Now Jen's
Everyone's
entered that
gonna
road.
try and sit in the spots they're in right now to hope that a little blessing will come their way.
And you can see everyone's basically just holding edge of the circle. No one sent it to a center position, and that is a massive hard shift right on top of Ghibli and GEX. Of course, Oath inside of that shack, but as Penta already showed us, it's not a safe position. They're only down to a duo. Fury, high ground, above Penta and Luke 12. This will be TSM's demise in this bowl.
Bounce
They
it off
honestly
his
played it pretty well
face.
for the most part, but yeah, that position was always going to have that kind of ending if they didn't leave it sooner rather than later.
how
Now
is
Gen G, though,
Gen G?
they're making the push onto GEX.
Yep, GX split wide right now with 2 players up front and 2 playing all the way in the back. And right now, I mean, they're doing damage, but they have to worry about keeping it behind. Fortunately, not really seem like they want to interfere on anything. Here's Sabia, smokes room forward, has Esther down to low HP, and now Fury over the top, will spot
Get
one,
rid of
does
him.
not to take the shot initially. That should be Gen G out. Yep, Gen G fall in 7th place, but damage is done on both sides.
Yeah, and Fury not taking the shots. They don't want to be in a position where you start shooting and then a team sort of looks behind and then you get caught out and you get gate kept. They've got their backs to the blue. Unique getting their vehicle, the little duo, they move forward. In fact, actually one just got caught by Ronan. Timing is everything. And then Battlefrost will take out Fate. So Unique will go out in 6th place. 5 teams remaining. And when you look at that circle and you look at the team's best position, GEX, Ghibli would have to be the 2 teams.
Yeah.
For Fury, they've still got 4 alive though, Toby, but they're going to have to basically roam as 4, take out other teams, whether they take out Savior and SSR. Can you do that though without getting shot at by Yan Li and Zennan on the south side for GEX?
I was actually a little surprised to see Fury not wanting to capitalize more on GEX taking casualties on the roadside. Maybe find another knock. Of course, they don't know exactly of their positioning, but thought they were going to commit more to try and get them taken out. In the meantime, now New Happy trying to make their way on down the road. Only so many places to play from. You can see no matter where they are, there's Envision, but Renra, the flanker from Ghibli, getting out flanked on that rotation will go down. Not sure if Ghibli will be able to get a rest out of the Adder falls down as well. So despite the fact that New Happy fall apart by the second, they managed to do a ton of damage to Ghibli.
I think they'll get him up. I don't think there's anybody pushing
Yeah, quick
him.
little update,
Oh,
but
no,
GEX
another one
managed to get
down.
all 4 players back together as well. Still holding out the bridge on the side of the road. That's going to be New Happy out of the game. 4 teams left. GEX with all 4 players alive. Same can be said for Fury as well. So those 2 teams probably now the 2 favored teams. Fury had a lot of smokes. This is the time to expend them. Somehow Oath still have 2 players at the shack. They're not going to win this game, Toby, but I mean, it ended up working out pretty well for them. They can't complain too much. Fury's going to be able to use this for cover if they can get there without losing any players to GEX.
Trying to see if they can stay tight here. They did manage to get Adder up alive, so Ghibli up to 3 once more. Still, I mean, GX not wanting to engage too much on the
That's
Ghibli
a
side of things, trying to
nasty
sit
hill.
up back now. Actually, Spears wrapping up kind of in the middle of everything here, so tricky position.
position,
for
wait
them
for
to
the
be in. I'm not
jump.
sure if GX aren't aware that some of the Ghibli players push further down towards the hillside, because if Lambo looks over on the left side, there's plenty of vision there. Doesn't have a helmet, broken vest as well. Ghibli has been shot at throughout the
Man, did
entire
they manage
game,
to
and
get a
unfortunately
couple
for them,
up?
can't really seem to find a crate with any better kept line.
Oh.
Oh, Adder. Nice shots. Spear actually helping out as well to Flood. I'm actually not sure if Adder
Gonna have to drop the
ended up doing a
smokes.
whole lot there, but Spear's the one that gets the knockdown onto Flood. This continues to shape up to be GEX's game, though. I know Ghibli are doing a little bit of damage here onto Fury, but it is probably GEX that can actually win the game from this position. They can choose to sort of converge onto Ghibli here. The nade, it's good. Not good enough, though, to do much more damage onto Spear. Gets away free. Lambu fires back onto
Yeah, you need
Zennan.
it.
So that's a little bit of a
Come
stalemate
on.
there.
This is
GX
it.
actually
This is it,
struggling
Fury.
to
They're
really
fighting.
get
They're
involved
fighting.
and,
Push
like,
up. Push up to
severely
this
put the
hill.
pressure onto
Push
one
up to
of
this
these two
hill.
teams.
I mean, right now, Fury's ability to just stay alive. Like, they are not wanting to do anything that even remotely looks like taking a fight. They know that should the circle, or should they survive this, circle closing in, there's a very good chance that Ghibli will have to take a fight to GX, simply because of the way they're positioned right now. With Fury having the shack for cover at least for a little while longer,
push up,
and
man.
Ghibli having
I'm
to push
telling
down
you.
the hillside before Fury will have to make a push for the circle center, there's really unless if they take vehicles
You're
and
gonna
crash
make
into the
these
compound, which
Gex
would make absolutely
dudes
no sense to me. There's really
They
only
take
one
a
play for
2-on-1
Ghibli to make, and that is push down the west side.
and
But,
L-shape
when
him.
Mukau does get knocked down, he is
Nice.
position from where
He's
Reds, I
getting
would
picked.
assume, might
That's where you needed to be, right where this guy is now. Right where I told him to be.
Well, gets spotted on out though, and Ada actually able to find Savior.
Yeah, and that might be a reprieve as well for Fury. I know they've just lost Whaaat, Kamukau. Ronan's been knocked. Lambu almost got run over by Spear. But GEX have to be wary of the Ghibli push now. With that blue pushing them away from that top ridge, they will be pushing down. They will be able to see GEX. Fury need to just buy some time. I'm not sure how many more smokes they've got left. Unless Ghibli go for the push, that actually pushes them even to a more perilous position here against Fury as well, throwing out everything they've got remaining. Fury are basically begging Ghibli to push onto GEX right now.
Exactly. Again, a moment, a time of them to try and just
Gotta
hold
get
out
that
and wait
res,
for this
man.
fight to be forced between
get the
GEX
res.
and Ghibli. But no one wants to be the ones to make a move, because you know that the team that gets the third party usually is also the team that ends up coming out on top. We'll see here, Nate's being thrown. GEX, of course, so far the majority of their fights has been at a distance, so
Yeah,
should still have some
boys.
utility left to use. In the meantime, Fury down to just bandages pretty much all the way around. One first aid left for Lampo, no helmet, no vest. All these, three nades.
Look at that!
It could be game changing. That could be a game changer. Nate comes forward, finds two instantly. Oh my lord, that is the crate of all crates. Finds the double with the nade, spots one more over the top. Does get a headshot in return. No vest, no helmet, no nothing. And Lambo finds the triple. What a godsend crate on that one. And now 3 versus 3.
17 kills for GEX, but they need the chicken dinner if it is to count for something. 3 versus 3 finish here for match 2. Lampu, of course, he only had
Jex,
one nade,
right
then
where
he
I
went up to
said,
3.
man.
That's
Right
the
on that
final
hill
one,
that I
though.
called.
None for GEX. They've expended all of their utility. You can see no nades, smokes, or Molotovs.
These guys
This is
couldn't
simply
see
just
them
gonna
when
come
they were
down
up
to an
that hill.
old-fashioned firefight. Couple of smokes, though, still available for Lambu. Not a bad molly, but it just misses Zennan.
That is so fortunate. If you got a flash, now is the time to throw it. No one's got smokes left remaining. Either Zen tries to follow with the spray on through. Unfortunately, no knocks confirmed. No one's playing with Kevlar. No one's playing with vests. This is a fight of gunpowder. Who has the better aim? Who is the better mechanical player? That would also be the victor here. Senna wraps around, finds the first one, finds the second one. No, he shot his teammate! He shot his teammate! Spear to trade one as well. Now it's a 2 versus 1.
I don't think I've ever seen that before. He got the initial knock, but then he kills his own teammate. As you said, 2 versus 1. Lambu, Spear, SSR sees them up close. He got them both! He got them both! GEX! 2 kills at the end, but 20 kills in total, and the chicken dinner to close out match 2.
Sprays through the smoke.
It's
couldn't see anything.
well done,
Gets
but
the
I hate how it like
double.
goes winner winner chicken dinner. You don't even see like the last engagement properly, like the finish.
The fact that Yan Li almost lost in the game with that team knock.
Hold on.
SSI is there to save.
Crazy game. Hold on, that should have been kicking me back to the dashy. No, not squads, not squads.
Kill chicken dinner to send GEX through. They are pumping right now.
You could say they earned that win. I mean, that's the highest kill count so far at this event, and
Look at that arena. So
from
cool.
from the onset, GX played that circle just about as perfect as you could, right? And that was a very unorthodox about it during the game. I mean, that's just one of those games where you may have to be like, you know what, on to the next, right? Because a lot of those teams didn't have anywhere to play. They had to make these really crazy sends. GX had this kind of mental split on the Southwest. It was so wide, and they shot so many teams off different rotations. They got aggressive early. They were wiping teams early. I mean, they played that insane. And even down to that last fight, when it was, I think it was Yan Li or Zenan, whoever knocked the teammate, that actually wasn't even his fault. He had a clean line of sight onto it, and I think his teammate ran in front of him, and the timing was just super unfortunate. But then closed it out in that 2v1. I mean, GEX, they have truly been playing way better than I thought this entire event, and that game just kind of proves it.
And Frostradamus predicting this all the way back in 2019, of course.
PGC 2019.
With the old roster, admittedly, but still, we'll take it. I mean, they have really impressed, haven't they, this tournament? They maybe came in as a little bit of an underdog. Not that many people had them in pick'ems and stuff like that, but my God, are they proving them wrong?
Definitely coming in as an underdog. This is a roster, though, we've seen time after time. Well, not all of them on the same roster, but all of them have a lot of international experience playing on this kind of level. But this is the first time I feel like that we've seen them actually taking control from the start of the game and basically just owning the whole game. They're not letting anyone do anything to hurt them at all. Basically, all the time, taking that control, taking that roadside.
Let's go. What do you think about it, fam? What's the drop? We'll patch right here. And we walk back up into Paradiso. Oh, how are these guys down here so quick? Someone here with me. What? Must be. Weird name for a bot, but. Alright. Get what you get. Just had to play that one a little bit cautious. Had no helmet, didn't want to just catch a stray. I feel like we just go in with the subbies, man. In on Adam with the subbies. Two times in the back. Back. Oh. Now, my usual choice on this stage is not 2 subbies. In fact, a lot of the times it's 2 ARs. And I'm not worried about all that. Now, I was going to run back up to Paradiso. I haven't heard much coming out of there though. So, and I heard some gunfire down that way, into the southwest. Southwest? Early break. Nice, actually. Don't, dude. Just run. Just run. Just jump. Hit it. And this is what I was hoping for, you know, like to get into some fights, but also just to really max out ammo and all that kind of stuff. Rebag. More 9 mils. CP. I gotta get a vert grip for this vector. I mean, do we wanna cause some trouble? This will get us some attention. I'm telling you right now. We still circle. Smoke over here. Fresh. What? I don't quite know how to interpret this. We looting a kit. I go inside the circle, I get my crate. Someone's around here, let's cause some problems. And now the only way I really swap out my gun, I think... actually, if it is an auger or a grozer, I can get lots of 7s back in the Paradiso. Noise, man, for someone to press up on my location right now. This thing takes forever, doesn't it? I mean, it's almost countdown to the next circle. These guys are pretty close over here. Whatever his name was, it killed Sock Puppet. Okay, it landed across the road. Interesting. Rig. Don't even get out of here, bitch. Alright, give me that P90 right now. That chump hit me. That's the guy I told you about. Second med kit, those stims. The extra nade, no. Extra stems, let's go, baby. Ah, no, how do I do the... How do I toggle scopes again? I don't toggle scopes often. Clean. And he's serious right now? I can't remember how to toggle scopes. X. Yeah, what did I change? Oh, there we go. You're close, aren't you? I think I really need too much. That vert grip. Focus here. That's still pretty good. Try to push position. Stim up. Sorry, buddy. Wrong dude. A good try. But just never try that again, alright? What you got for me? Got my vert grip. Thank you. The nines. Thank you. Now pan. Thank you. Oh! Cheeky prick. Where do you have a crack at me from? Hear him? Bother. You're already dead. There's someone else up here. Pretty open bit of real estate. Ooh, that's a real boy. Where is he? Silence them 4. There he is, there he is, there he is. You don't get out of that, dude. I actually gave you a bit of a chance. Five left, now we go full P90. Push up this hill. Nobody, just sitting here watching this. There's still one over there. Actually, old mate was fighting somebody. Is that him? Man, I thought I had footsteps in. Bad jump. Only one smoke. Someone definitely in those houses. Right, top of the hill. Two others still around. Been a good game so far. Let's bring it home. There's one. Beautiful. Clean it up. We got the guy at the top of the hill. I'm guessed somebody in those houses, but you never know. Jump a little bit forward. This is in. We're good all on this side. Wish I'd kind of seen this guy rotate. Probably push down to the back of those houses now. But I don't want to get fixated on them. Because he quite easily could come over the back here. Up high. 210. There he goes. Let me get to that rock. I'm gonna take this next rock. Did he see me? He's gonna run out. It's getting naded. It's getting naded hard. Peaked. Pushed up, he's going for the house. I think we smoked this. I don't know where the other one is. He could be in this unit here. It is inside. One's inside. Oh, I just can't hit the shot. And I need it. Is that to jump? Off the hip, baby. P90. Come on. You've seen the best to do it. And you've also watched PGC. Ultra. Come on, man. Oh. The confidence in the off-the-hip P90. Unparalleled brilliance. I can't believe I couldn't hit him through in the head when it was clipping on that window. I made it a bit harder than it needed to be, but I love that kind of ending. Man. Battle fam, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I mean, flick it back, flick it back. I mean, there we go. The number one PUBG OCE solo legend. Getting the job done. One game, one dinner. We out. Woo! Look, when I started this stream, I told you. I told you exactly what it was about, didn't I? I said this channel here, it's about having fun, bringing you the elite. It's about going on a journey. It's about decades worth of gaming and experience. It's about those clutch moments, man. It's about the decisions, the strategies, the game sense, overcoming and overwhelming our opposition. Man, what a cool episode. We've seen a sick game of the PGC where Fury almost brought it home. If they listened to my advice and taken that right spot, they would have won. I'm guaranteeing it. I'm such a master at using the small hills in Miramar to my advantage. My prediction was right. There was one up high. My prediction was right that there was one in the house. And it was just a matter of time. Beautiful drop with the P90. Geared up. Toe to toe. P90 off the hip. It's got the laser. Let's go. Let's go, Battle Fam. Let's never stop. What? How do I do what I do? What? Simply magnificent. Ultra Capes Elite. Once again, I hope you've enjoyed the stream. We'll be back. We didn't even get to Battlefield, and who cares? Man, what an awesome stream. What an awesome stream. Oh, and it's those kind of moments, man, that just get me amped for gaming. PUBG, Insurgency Sandstorm. Man, we even chucked a bit of Halo in there and just bounced around. Spam fire. Loved it. Loved every minute of it. It was all about the fun in this episode. It was all about having a good time. And it was all about bringing it home with some elite tactics. We'll be back tomorrow. I'll put on another stream tomorrow. Make sure you tune in. I'm thinking we got so many games on the table. Let's do a multi-game speed run again, where we hit a bit of everything. We do a game of PUBG. We do a game of Insurgency. We do a game of Battlefield. We do a game of Rogue Company. I'm sure there's something else in there I'm forgetting, but we'll do it. It's just a lot of fun. Switching from game to game. Trying to get your controls and all your tactics down real fast on the fly. I'm the only person that does it. Remember that. You've seen it here first on the Ultra Capes channel. You see a lot of things here first, man. When it comes to awesomeness. When it comes to straight awesomeness, this is where you see it. You see that Ultra Capes magic so often. And I love it. I love to bring it to you. This one here has just been dedicated to the love of gaming and to everybody that's participated in this channel. And this is dedicated to where we started to here now, the journey. And let's never let it end. I don't think it's ever going to end, man. Let's just keep pushing it to the extremes, pushing it to the limits, and seeing what happens from there. Battle fam, stay beautiful, stay elite, stay on the grind. Take care of yourselves. As always, Ultra Capes out.